That's my theme music. Every hero needs theme music. Greetings and welcome to Monday Morning Quarterback. I'm your host, Doug Evans, the unknown icon, riding shotgun, minister of information, the straw that stirs the drink. Fat Tommy, what's popping?
What's going on, Doug Evans? How are you, universe? What a happy start of the new year. This is going to be a wonderful Monday morning quarterback. And let me just tell you, this is how we set the year off right here,
That's
buddy.
right. That's
This is
right.
what
That's right.
if this is things to come, I'm starting my year off right, buddy. What
Well,
Trouble Funk used to say, we're gonna start this thing off right.
that's right. First of all, do you own a terrible towel? If you don't, we got to get you one, Fat Tommy. Do you own a terrible towel?
I don't, but you know what? When I watched the game, for a long time, I thought it had went away. But this last week, it seemed like everybody had a terrible. I was like, Lord, the terrible towel's back. Okay. Well, I noticed it hadn't went anywhere, but it was very prevalent at this last week's game.
So, uh, rumors had it that you was a, Baltimore Ravens fan early in the season. So, where do you stand with this whole Baltimore Ravens and Steelers thing? Let's be clear for the playoff start.
Oh man, that's a very good question. Here's what it is. I'm gonna give you the answer. I'm going with Baltimore and Pittsburgh right up to they play each other.
Okay.
When they play each other, I have to root for the Steelers. But
Hmm.
I'm with Baltimore and Pittsburgh right now. I'm still rocking with them. Pittsburgh is my team, but I was allowed an alternate. My alternate was the Ravens. I picked the Ravens to go to Super Bowl. But now look, I will not be disappointed if the Pittsburgh Steelers go on a run and go all the way to the Super Bowl. As a matter of
Hmm.
fact, I'll be happy. I'll feel sad for Lamar. I'll hug him. I'll send him a box of tissue. But it won't be because, ultimately, the Steelers is my team. So I got
Okay.
to go with my team. Now, they've been playing so lackluster is the term I'll use for the past few years, but everybody keep telling me winning season we've never had. I mean, I watched it just this morning. Man's never had a losing season, never lost more than 7 games. This man, like, I'm beginning to believe the hype. Like, I'm going back saying, because all year Doug kept saying to me, and here's the problem I see. I'm about to start feeling like the Cowboys. What happens is, except the Cowboys look good all the way in the season. Like, we be up and down and fluctuating. Like, just be bad or be good, So with their
That's
game, like,
right.
they were toying with my heart because they started off kind of good, then they lost it for a minute. I mean, they went completely off the rail, and I don't know what happened. It was like, oh my God. Then all of a sudden, it was like Christmas came and Santa let Rudolph go. He said, Rudolph, go ahead and hang with the Steelers. Rudolph started hanging with the Steelers, and we started getting presents and Christmas in the air. The steel curtain came back. I was like, Lord, the steel curtain back? How the steel curtain get
Shout,
back? They
hey,
told
big
me
shout. Hey,
Rudolph brought the curtain back.
before we go any further, big shout out to the Tennessee Titans, man. We really appreciate that. We can't depend on the Miami Dolphins, but big shout out to the Titans, man.
Oh yeah, the Titans did their thing. Way to go, Titans. There we go. So um I'm just confused because we haven't did anything. We haven't activated nobody. We haven't pulled up. Somebody wasn't home last week cutting grass, and this week they out playing for the Steelers. So the only thing that changed was internally to begin with. So I don't understand why it took all of this to get here. I'm glad we're here. I'm glad that we're clicking on all cylinders. I'm glad we made it to the playoffs. But and I'm glad we peaking at the right time.
Yeah,
So I'll take all of this. Like if we go into the
yeah.
playoffs and win this wild card game and just take it one game at a time, I'll be happy. I
I
just
want to keep
I
it.
just
I
think
want to
that is
keep it.
something.
I want to keep it positive. But do you think is a surprise what Mason Rudolph is doing? That's the only difference. That's the like you said. That's the only difference we have is Mason Rudolph came off the bench. That was it. That's it.
Well, the question becomes, why aren't these people that are paid all of this money? Um, I would fear that someone isn't analyzing our products well. You know, sort of like you got this man, you got a team. It took all of this for y'all to say, let's give Rudolph a shot. We ain't got nothing to lose. It seemed like they just said, we ain't got nothing to lose. Let's just do everything that we want to do. Or that the coach said, forget it. I'm going to do it my way. I'm just going up. Because look, his play changed. I saw the man going for 4th and 1 from our 20. like, hold on, man. Could we get across the midfield line before you start going for it? So then I started seeing the special teams making special plays. Our special team seems special. I said, oh my goodness, here we go. And then I see a quarterback who has, by all accounts, in my opinion, been balling out. These last 6, 7 games,
For
that
real.
man has been playing some
So
football.
so people want to know who we starting. It shouldn't be a question in my mind, but who we starting? If we're
Who we
going back to
starting?
pick it.
I wish they would. You know what? This one you say, I wish a ninja would. If I'll be in front of the stadium demanding. No, forget the stadium. I'm gonna go to the owner's house. That way he can feel uncomfortable. I'm not going to the stadium. I'm going to the owner's house and ask him what in Sam hell is going on if y'all even think about going back to Pickens. That don't even make sense. Rudolph, first of all, I'm not even worried about that because uh Tomlin is old school. No way he gonna go with what brought him all the way here
I
and then go.
swear.
But what I have been hearing, because I was watching this special on the NBA, and this dude said he was doing everything right. He stayed in shape. He was balling, boom, 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 boom. He said he started averaging 13 points, and the coach called him in and said, I got to bench you. And he was like, what did I do? He said, you didn't do nothing. You did everything right. But we got a man that we paying $90 million. We're
Right.
not paying him $90 million to let you do everything right. So we appreciate you. Stay suited and booted. I'm gonna get you in where I can get you in. But the owner's saying I'm paying for him. So I kind of get it. I don't know what kind of owner I would be. For example, if I'm paying CJ Stroud 200 million, I'm paying Lamar 200 million, and either one of them go down, and then my second string come in and do far better than them. Far better. I'm talking. This is Rudolph is light years ahead of where Pickens was.
True, true.
This is almost like Jordan and B.J. Armstrong. Like that's where we at. So I would say that he can't go back unless ownership in the business of football, because ultimately it's a business. But here's the other thing: the fans ain't gonna go for it. The fans don't want to hear, we paying such a. They ain't into the
Right.
math. We don't want to know about the math. We want to know who's got us winning. So I say we start Rudolph.
Okay. So do you think we're gonna beat Buffalo Bills? Are we winning or what? Are we winning? Are we winning the game or what?
Absolutely. Do you,
Absolutely.
do you think that Rudolph? See, he's still playing for a position. See, Rudolph
Yeah.
don't think that he's been guaranteed a starting position yet, simply because people are asking who's starting.
Right.
So what they have to do is now they may do something ridiculous like start Pickens and then take them out, after 4 minutes, 5 minutes. I don't know why they would do that. I've seen crazier things, but I think that Rudolph is playing for his now for himself to show that he could really do it. So I think every chance he get to throw the ball, he gonna throw it successfully. I think the team is playing for him. I think the line is showing out for him. The
Mm.
line. I saw he was watching the game. The biggest talk on the game was the lineman drugged the heater all the way over there to Rudolph.
Ain't
So
that?
the line is with him. He has the team with him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
because he has the team with him, I think we stick with him. And I think he goes in and performs. I think he'll beat. I think we will beat Buffalo.
Okay, let's pick these games, man. Let's pick these games. Uh Saturday, January 13th at 4:30, Cleveland versus Houston. And I know CJ Stroud's your man. Who you going for? Who you got?
I'm going for Houston. I think Cleveland's going to win. I'll be rooting for Houston, but I think Cleveland going to beat them.
Okay. Miami, Kansas City. It's supposed to be like 0 degrees down there in Kansas City. It's gonna be crazy. And Miami, you never know with Miami. I don't know what's going on with Miami. Miami,
I'm
yo.
I'm a, I'm gonna say that um my homie is the best top notch quarterback in the league right now, and I don't think he loses and I don't think he loses the first game. No, he's in. Kansas will win that one.
Kansas City. Would you rather play Buffalo Bills or Kansas City? Who are you rooting for? It didn't matter. Who you wanted to play for
I'd
the
rather play
Steelers?
Buffalo. I think that you should
Okay.
never root to play Kansas. You should
Okay.
never let somebody else take them out.
Okay. Sunday at 4:30, Green Bay against Dallas Cowboys.
You know,
I
here's
want
what
Green
I'm gonna
Bay to
do.
win. I'm going for Green Bay, but Dallas might win that.
Um, I'm thinking Dallas looked the best over there between Dallas and San Fran. So I'm gonna say Dallas gonna win that game. If Dallas don't win that game, I will laugh. I'll be happy, but I got them. They playing really good. I mean, I've been watching them. They doing their damn thing. They should. When you can't never count. Um um. They did cover the spread for the Redskins though, so I think I'm going with Dallas.
Hey, you know what's crazy about the Miami and Kansas City game? It's gonna be on Peacock, and you have to have Peacock to get the game. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, in the future, it's gonna be crazy with football. I wouldn't be surprised if the Super Bowl be paid per view in the future, man.
You know what I've been watching the football games on?
What?
Nickelodeon and Disney Plus.
Really?
Um, yes,
They got
Nickelodeon.
the slime. They got the slime and stuff going on,
The
right?
slime going on when you get a touchdown. They got. I mean, it's just they do crazy animation that just makes it. And then the commentators say silly stuff like stuff that just ain't football related. So it's a different take to football. So it's kind of fun. I don't necessarily need to hear them tell me their opinion on who's doing a great quarterbacking. I like the silliness. So I've been checking it out. As a matter of fact, Nickelodeon got the Super Bowl. They're gonna do it at Bikini Bottom with SpongeBob. So I'll definitely be watching the Super Bowl
Oh, I
via
gotta check.
Nickelodeon.
I gotta check that out. Okay, Rams and the Lions. Who you got?
Detroit.
You got Detroit.
Yes,
What's up,
sir.
Detroit? All right. And the last one for wild card, super wild card weekend, the Eagles versus the Bucks. The Eagles been tripping. What's going on with the Eagles? That was your boy for a minute, right? What is going on?
Man, I'm not even picking them to get past that game. I'll be lucky.
Really?
Really. They
You think
Philly,
Baker Mayfield gonna take them out?
I think Philly is going the wrong way. They are playing backwards. Everything they're doing it's showing me that they are not a Super Bowl contender. Now, if they get past that game, they won't go much further. But all they're doing right now is biding their time. Don't look for them to do anything. I mean, each time you think they pull it together, they are getting worse, or as we say, worser. They're getting worser as the season goes
He
on.
said,
So I
"What?"
can't root with them. I mean, I wanted it to be them in Baltimore, but I don't think they. I really don't think they have a chance. Like I'm done with them.
Wow.
Philly,
Really?
like Philly has disappointed me. The only person Hurts is hurt. He's still trying to play, but he don't have no line. They have zero defense. Like he's still playing, but if the defense go out there and don't do nothing,